YouTube, what's up? It's your favorite YouTuber with the hookah too clean, back with another reactions video. Today, we have to talk about child support. Actually, we have to talk about taking care of your responsibilities. If you know you owe money, you need to pay it, right? So this reaction comes from another black media page, which is my new Instagram favorite. So shout out to Black Media Page there. The headline says a woman received $52,000 in child support after her baby daddy mother passed and he was the beneficiary on the mom's life insurance. $52,000. 52,000. All right, so the caption reads, "My sis called me talking about we outside. We outside. So the money that was for child support, you finna spend outside. That 52, just that first statement alone, that $52,000 gonna be gone quickly. I give it a month. That 52K gonna be gone." She seen a random 50K deposit and called to verify what the money was for. Apparently, her baby daddy's mother died, and he was the beneficiary on the life insurance. The state snatched the money for back child support. So it wasn't because, he was on child support and they just took the income. It was for back child support. Fellas, I gotta beat up on y'all for this. Look at here. If you are on child support, pay your child support, because anything that you earn, if you don't pay it, not only will you go to jail for this, you take your penitentiary chances, right? But anything you earn, i.e. like, gambling or the lottery, it's going to be taken out. It's going to be taken out automatically. Like, come on now, fellas. What are you doing? What are you doing? We're supposed to be taking care of the kids. First of all, if you have a kid by somebody, you shouldn't. I have a rule, right? You should not be smashing raw if you are not trying to have a baby. You should only be smashing raw if you are trying to have a baby. And I think that's a perfect rule to go by, because as you all know, I don't have kids, right? I don't have any kids. So that lets you know that I'm not trying to have no babies. I'm not trying to have no babies. But I can't just beat up on the fellas about that situation. Ladies, you need to make sure you abide by those rules too. I know it feels better. But if you are not trying to have a kid, especially if you know that this guy ain't going to be in the kid's life like that, you should not be smashing raw. Hell, you shouldn't even be smashing that dude in the first place, honestly. So I think, there's equal parts here. The dude shouldn't be smashing raw if he's not trying to make a kid. The woman should not be letting the dude smash raw if she's not trying to have a kid. Also, if she knows that this guy is not going to be there in case a kid does, happen to pop up. If she can't afford kids, she shouldn't be smashing raw, period. I mean, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't be smashing, because we're humans and people got needs and everything. People gonna do what they want to do. But as far as going raw dog goes, you shouldn't be smashing raw if you not trying to have kids. Both parties have to consent to having a kid. Both parties. Listen to me. Both parties. Not just one. And that could go either way, for the men trying to trap a women or women trying to trap a man thinking that a baby is going to save the relationship, which it never does, right? Never does. How does dude even get that far back in child support? 52K? Brother, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's sad that this had to come at a time at the cost of your mother's passing, right? Which also lets you guys know that, you should have some kind of life insurance, just in case anything happens, right? So that your family won't struggle to pay funeral costs and everything, and they'll be comfortable for what comes after that. They'll be comfortable, right? Let's see some of these comments. The crazy part is that he was that far behind. It's ridiculous. That's exactly what I just said, right? Should go to the kid, not the parent. All she about to do is her nails, hair, new Ultima, etc. I mean, she did say we outside, right? That wouldn't be my first statement if I came up on some money like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we outside. No. You need proper planning on what to do with that money so that it doesn't disappear and you have nothing to show for it, right? Especially if you get that amount, you shouldn't be calling him, asking him for any money for at least the rest of the year. minimum for at least the rest of the year because you just got that 52K. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't pay child support for the rest of the year. That's not what I said. I know what I'm saying. I choose my words very carefully. He should continue to still pay child support because that's what you're supposed to do, right? But as far as a little extra money goes, like, hey, your son want this, this, and this, and this, or your child want this, or your child wants this, this, and this. Send me at least half of it, or send you got to pay for it all. I shouldn't have to pay for anything. You just got $52,000 in your bank account deposited strictly for child support. Don't call me or ask me for anything for the rest of the year. At least that's minimum. We are in August, the 7th or the 8th month. Yeah, the 8th month. The 8th month of the year. We have at least 4 more months of the year left, right? You have 52K deposited in your bank account based off of my mother's passing. Don't call or ask me for extra money on nothing. Nothing. The only money you're going to get out of me is those child support payments, period. Right? But honestly, I think since our first words was we outside, that 52K is going to be gone within a month. She's gonna buy all the things that she wishing she always wanted. You know, the purses, the bags, the nails, the hair, the bundles, and probably pay off the car. That'd probably be, the most smart thing that she could do is just go in ahead and pay that car off. You good. So that's one less payment that she'll have per month. Just go in ahead and pay that car off. Don't try to buy a new one. Don't try to buy a new one because that's 30 to 50K right there. Just like that. Just buying it brand new. The whole money is gone now. Pay off whatever's left on your car note, and then the rest of the funds, because you got to be able to transport your kid, right? So that's cool. But the rest of the funds, strictly for that boy or a girl. Not for you. It's for the kid. And that's how it should be. But anyway, what are your thoughts on this situation? Are you just as disappointed at the man as I am? Because for you to be that far behind payments is egregious. It's outrageous. There's no excuse for that. Take care of your kids, fellas. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.